All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. And salutations and blessings to you, Akim, that are pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and charity, and risk your lives to do so. And today I want to get into this lesson. I'm going to title it, Where Was God During Slavery? And this was inspired by a lesson that the elder brother Ratazawanya did, or aka Saint Benji, all right, from Great Millstone, Chicago, and here in this camp. All right, yeah, I did a lesson. Pretty much, I couldn't find a video, but yeah, I was pretty much doing a response to something that this woman had said. I believe, if I remember correctly, it was a video of this woman, like a little short, like a TikTok or a little YouTube short video, talking about what was God during slavery, this, that, and the third, and all this. And I done heard a lot of Jake say that, man. Where was God during slavery? Hey, you were put in this condition by the Most High, by Yahweh Shem Hawashai, right? Who you people ignorantly call God and Jesus, right? Whose true name is Yahweh, being the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai being His only begotten Son. Okay, He put you in that predicament because you were disobedient, because you are hard-headed, because you're stiff-necked. This is why our people is in the condition that they're in right now, man. In this hell, in this low state of mind, this low morale, state of mind that our people are in, man, to just be total niggas, gang bangers, whores. Okay, just want to just be idolaters, witches and warlocks, man. That's all our people want to do, and you wonder why you're in a condition that you're in. You wonder why the Lord put you through slavery. He put you through slavery because you're hard-headed, because you're disobedient. Okay, and that's a question I always had growing up as well. Hey, why did this happen to our people? Okay, I would have conversations with my grandmother, like, damn, hey, why did this happen to us, grandma? Like, why did this happen? But now, coming into this truth, the Lord has opened up my eyes and given me the understanding on why this happened. Because we were disobedient, and we are the Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. According to prophecy, according to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, you are the Israelites. We are the only people that line up and fit these scriptures. So any further ado, I'm going to jump into it. This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. It says, But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So if we do not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, keep his law, statutes, commandments, all right, not serve other gods, and be adulterous, and so on and so forth, and the Lord will put the Lord would bless us. All right, you read up, all right, the Lord will bless us, man. But if we did not serve the Lord, and we did whatever we wanted to do, like serve other gods, and it just be wicked, and we would be put in curses, and they are going to overtake us, man. This is why we're in this condition that we're in. This is why we went through slavery. This is skip down to verse 68. It says, "In Yahweh." Now this is a long list of curses that will come upon our people, and all of these curses have came upon our people, man. Every last one of them. So it says, and this is the ultimate one that came upon our people, the transatlantic slave trade, right? As it's called, the transatlantic slave trade. So it says, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. It says, And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. And Egypt means double straits, okay, or slavery, or hardcore slavery. And this is what we were put through by way of being put on slave ships. And who was the only people that were put on slave ships? So-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. Who were the only people that were put on slave ships. And what mostly people know widely in the world is the Negroes being put on slave ships, so-called Negroes. And the Mexican tribes and things like that, or Latino tribes, they were sent over to Spain, all right, on slave ships, which is how they know Spanish and Portuguese and all these, these languages like that. Okay, that's how they got to know those languages, by way of slavery, by being put on slave ships. So we're the only people that this happened to. So you ask the question, where was God during slavery? He was watching it, man. He was watching what was going on. He allowed what happened to us to happen, because he put us in that predicament. He put us in that condition. It says that there is none that can deliver out of his hand. I'm gonna read that real quick. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, see now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. So it's only Yahweh Shema Shai. It's only the Most High and his heavenly Son, man, calling the shots. It ain't no other gods. He ain't go list no other gods, man. Ain't no other gods besides Yahweh Shema Shai. Ain't no coincidences. We ain't just go through that horrible slavery for no reason, man. That just happened for nothing. That happened because the Lord allowed that to happen. Yahweh Shema Shai. He allowed that to happen, man. He wanted that to happen. He was pleased that that happened. It says that the Lord loves judgment. All right, the Lord loves judgment, man. But it's just the fact that Esau has furthered the affliction, and they did many worse things to our people, and he's going to pay for that. But the Lord allowed that to happen. Okay? So it says, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So the Lord is the one that brings you up. He's the one that brings you down. It's all from Yahweh Shema Shai. And if you die, it's of the Lord. If you're alive, it's of the Lord, man. If you're hurt, it's of the Lord. Our people are in a hurt condition, a hurt state. That's of the Lord. Healing is of the Lord as well. He's going to heal us. He's going to uplift our people. It says that he's going to arise with healings in his wings. And that's going to start with the elect, but this is going to trickle down to our entire nation. All of us are going to be healed. All of us are going to be saved at the end of the day. But hey, we have to go through the chastisement. We had to go through that hell that the Lord set up for us, that place that was prepared for us. All right, Revelation the 12th chapter. That's here, Babylon the Great, America, our slavery, man. This is all done by Yahweh Shema Shai. So that's where God was at during slavery. And his name isn't God, man. It's Yahweh. But it says, read verse 68 again at the top, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more. Thou shalt see it no more again. And this is why we, as a whole, we haven't been back in our homeland. We haven't traveled back to our homeland. We all the way on the other side of the world, man. We ain't going back. We ain't going back to Jerusalem until the Lord brings us back over there. So it says, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Who is that happened to? That happened to us. We were put on auction blocks and sold here and there. Black Friday, man. That happened to our people, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. These things are documented in the scriptures, man. It says that there will be a longing. We will have let me see. Yeah, this is a good one. Verse 41. It says, thou shalt beget sons and daughters, meaning you're going to give birth to sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. Who does that happen to? As soon as a so-called black woman give birth to a baby, the baby snatched up and sold into slavery, man. Okay, that happened to our people. You ain't even get to enjoy your son. You ain't get to hold your son. You ain't get to hold your daughter and say, "Damn, this I've given birth." No, the child was snatched up and it was sent right into captivity, sent right into slavery. This is what the Lord said is going to happen. These are prophecies, man. This is to know who the Israelites are. It says, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. And this is why people are in the condition they in right now. Because you didn't hearken unto the voice of the Lord. You didn't keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. You did what you wanted to do. You served other gods, man. So it says, verse 46, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. So this is why people are in this condition. All right, because we sinned against Yahweh Shemal Shah. So now this is a sign upon our people. This is a wonder upon our people, man. Forever. Until the Lord comes back and delivers us up out of this hell.
Look at that word. You looked up the word sign.
Let me go into it.
Because that's a heavy definition, that word sign.
Let's go there. Okay. Right. Okay. Verse 46.
Yeah, that's it.
Counsel, it says, sign, a distinguishing mark, banner, remembrance, miraculous sign, omen, warning.
Yep. So that's exactly what we know. We know these are people because this is put on them. It's a distinguishing mark, these curses. And who has it? The so-called Negroes, Spanish, Native Americans, and the speckled bird, which the spirit shows you who they are. They the only motherfuckers on the planet Earth doing these things. So these people out of their mind saying otherwise. Because the scriptures leave it right there. It literally just said it's a distinguishing mark, a sign, a warning.
Yup. And this how you gonna know who the Israelites are. This is why people. Hey, this is why. This is why you were put into that slavery, man. Because you are stiff-necked, hard-headed people. Okay, the Lord said if I came to another nation, they would hear me. But to his own people, they ain't even trying to hear nothing that the Lord got to say. None of the prophets got to say. Nothing. But let me see. I know it's one up here. It says they shall have a longing for their children. Let me see. And that's going into us being sold on those auction blocks, man. One child to be sent all the way to the one part of the country, the other one all the way to another part of the country.
You talking about 32?
Okay, so it is. Yup. So I'm gonna start at verse 30. It says Deuteronomy 28:30. It says, "Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her." Who did that happen to? That happened to us.
Yep.
So this is where God was at during slavery, man. Yep. All right, he was calling the shots.
Stupid.
Okay. Our people just don't get it. They just don't. And they niggas don't take accountability. Yeah, no. This happened to me for no reason. We were just in Africa living it up, and we just got rounded up and put into a horrible slavery for no fucking reason. No, and we ain't Africans, man. This ain't happened for no reason. This happened because we sinned against the Lord. So this is why, you will have a wife, and a slave master come snatch up your wife, lie with your wife, commit all type of adultery, do all type of weird shit to her, sodomize her, okay, and all type of other wicked things that Esau did to our people, to our women as well, to our women. And this is all because we sinned against the Lord. It says, "Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein." Yeah, you're the slave, you're the servant. You building this house for another man. Who built the White House? It wasn't no fucking Edomites.
Nope.
It was us. We built that house, man. We built up this whole country.
Yep. And
we don't get nothing for it. No recognition. We don't get to dwell in those houses. We don't get to fucking live in no luxurious house that we built. Hey, who building these mansions? Issachar.
Yep.
Building, putting these roofs, clean up your crib when you ain't there.
Yep.
That's our people doing that.
Fixing it up, plumbing it, keeping it running. That's Jake doing it, but they ain't benefiting from it. And matter of fact, Issachar, this nigga get half of what you supposed to get.
Right.
Even if that, he taking that shit cheerfully.
Yep.
Our people out there damn man.
Yeah, and this is in Issachar, you so-called Mexicans, man. Hardest workers on the damn planet. And you ain't getting a damn thing for your hard work, man. You gotta double up the work in order just to get what you really should have made. Yep. for your work. But this is what happens when you go against the Lord. It says, thou shalt plant a vineyard and shall not gather the grapes thereof. Hey, going back to Issachar. They up in the field, plowing and tilling the field, laying down seeds, and then for the most part, they ain't getting all of they crops. They giving some of that stuff to Esau. Esau coming over there bullying they shit, taking they shit. Over here in America, they still doing it, and Esau getting the full profit off of that. Hey, this is our hell. It says, thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes, and thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine ass shall be violently taken away from before thy face, and shall not be restored to thee. Thy sheep shall be given unto thine enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and thou shalt be no more, and there shall be no more in thine hand. All right, and this has happened to us. It's happened to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This doesn't fit any other people besides us. No other people does this fit. Who went through a more harsher and worse slavery than us? A worse genocide than our people? Nobody, man. You can't listen to nobody. Mm-hmm. So this is where the Lord was at during slavery, man. You got something?
God, I got that sneeze don't come, but this is Daniel. Let me see what it said. 9.
Mm-hmm.
What a point.
It's verse I know what you're talking about.
12.
Okay, it is 12.
It's Daniel 9 and 12. It says, and he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
That's right.
That's a people before a place.
Yep.
You can't name another nation that went through. Hey, we'll just say this slavery alone, because God knows we went through countless of slaveries, man.
Yeah, that's the point.
Hey, you can name Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they ruled us with rigor.
Yep.
It say the more hell we put upon us, the more we multiply.
Yeah, for what, about like 400 years?
Yeah, 400 years, man.
400, close to 400 years we was in that slavery, man.
Going through it. And Jake Steele's out there goddamn mad. But did the Lord bring us to wilderness to die? Even if he did, shit, you ain't in slavery.
Mm-hmm.
We had the leaks, the melons. Jake, man, is an ungrateful piece of shit and wonder why this is happening to them. See, that's what's wrong. Jake always asking, why me? Instead, they're asking why me with the mindset that they're innocent. With the mindset that they didn't do anything wrong. But you, nigga, you doing everything wrong. Your whole way of life is wrong, even right now, let alone what you did in the past.
Yeah.
We'll say right now what you doing right now. Yo, if you say you're 40 years old, this woman that had 200 men, and we talking about that year alone. This man is just shot at 200 men, we talking about that year alone. Popped 200 perks that year alone. Then slept with 200 women that had a man that year alone. It was a nigga I used to work with. This nigga didn't even talk to women that didn't have men.
That's
the elder brother Jeremiah know him. He had asked, he was like, God damn, you don't talk to nobody, ain't got you wouldn't even talk to girls that got men. And he said, on God. Verbatim.
These niggas
with proud as hell about it. Hell yeah, I only talk to women that's taken.
FAGs.
Yeah, that's more activity. He writing these love letters and shit. This bitch got a whole man. Ball, you know you had a ball here, man.
Of course.
Ball dad's here on home. But I got the second Maccabee 6. Yeah, Jay, exactly. This nigga got a ball dad's here. All he want to do, because he went to the pen for 10 years, all he knows is the shit from 10 years ago. Yeah. 2009 or some shit like that. He's still stuck in J's and being a little kid, man. But that's the mindset of Jake.
Yeah, hey, that's why it says Jeremiah 4:22. Hey, my people have no knowledge to do good. But to do my people have wait, Lord, we just go read it, man. But
Yeah,
Jake ain't got no knowledge to do nothing good, but they wise to do evil. A nigga know how to do every inch of wickedness. Yeah. And wonder why your ass is fucked up right now, man. Wonder why your ass is going through what you going through.
Stupid. This second Maccabees 6:12. Now beseech those that read this book that they not be discouraged for these calamities, but that they take those, it's like that they judge those punishments not to be for destruction, but for a chastening of our nation. Mm-hmm. And this whole thing right here shows that the Lord loves us. Yeah, getting your babies fed to alligators, man, getting babies cut out and people playing with swords. That show the Lord love you, dumbass. Yeah. Because with these heathen nations, he scores our enemies 10,000 times more. Just when you see what's finna come down upon these heathen, our slavery finna look like a cakewalk. They'll be begging to come back to our slavery.
And it's gonna be as a dream.
Man, exactly. The Lord finna give us eternity. These heathen, they got a time to rule. Yeah, they fucked us over, but that payback, that get back. Mm-hmm. When you do it righteously, Jake want the get back gang, what they doing against their brother. But when you do it righteously, when the Lord comes back, he ain't meaning he as a man. Mm-hmm. He finna shake the whole earth to and fro, man. Hey, it's finna be so much things going on that you'll have a whole rundown list and still feel at what's finna happen. Yep. But it says, For it is a token of his great goodness when wicked doers are not suffered any long time, but forthwith immediately punished. Yep. And that's what he does with us. And that's a token, a sign of the Lord's great goodness. The Lord is dealing with us to be morally improved. The Lord is trying to make us be on a different level than these heathen. He don't care about these heathen. But what? Jake say, where we're in, as the Lord loved us. Yep. I wake up every day, my fossil water brown. You ever seen the video of this dude, man? This nigga be waking up part 1 in the trap.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga be doing the dirtiest shit possible.
Rip the whole fucking refrigerator door off. Fucking roaches screaming out the goddamn air fryer. You know, like this condition that Jake live in, man. And that's a point. Wonder why where has the Lord loved us? Yeah. You know, look at what the fuck you doing, man. And the Lord love your ass. Dummy. If the Lord ain't love you, he wouldn't have his prophets out on highways and byways. Yep. That's the greatest love. That's the greatest love the Lord can show your ass. That's true. He giving you a chance to come back to him to get salvation. Yep. Here's a second chance, even though you done fucked up 1,000,000 times. Yeah. I'ma still give you another chance.
And even with that, scripture say he exacted less than our niggas deserve. Yep. So, nigga, it could be much worse. We could still be in hardcore bondage. Mm-hmm. Nigga, in the hardcore bondage could have been much worse. Yeah. The Lord is showing mercy in every act he do, man, even our punishments. Mm-hmm. It says, for not as with other nations, whom the Lord patiently forbear to punish, till they become to the fullness of their sins, so dealeth he with us, lest that, being come to the height of sin, afterward, he should take vengeance of us. So it's still all about us. Yeah. It says he that touches you touches the apple of the Lord's eye. So these heathen, they building up all they going on transgressing, dealing wickedly, doing this, doing that, thinking they got next, not representing the Lord, thinking they the Lord. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all finna get the tombstone power driver from that height. You know, Undertaker jump in the air and do he put emphasis on that shit. Y'all finna get the tombstone, then the last ride.
Off the damn turnbuckle.
Y'all finna get the Brock Lesnar when he broke the ring with the Big Show.
Yeah. That's right. Let me get this Exodus. This Exodus 32 and verse 9. It says, and Yahweh said unto Moses, I have seen this people, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you Israelites. And behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Bruh. So you Israelites are hard-headed. You're stiff-necked. And we see it every single day, man. You tell a nigga something, he ain't trying to hear that shit at all. At all. That nigga ain't trying to hear a goddamn thing, man. It don't matter what it could be for his benefit. That nigga don't want to hear that. Right. He don't want to change. Right. You tell an Edomite this shit, he'll consider it like, damn, okay, maybe I do have to, and he'll think about the shit. Jake ass, fuck that, yeah, you try to get your ass 1,000 rebuttals, 1,000 reasons why I should not correct myself.
And he fucked up. Yeah. He's trying to help him.
Especially in a situation as this. Coming back to the Lord?
Oh yeah.
Doing right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not happening. No way. And this is why your ass is fucked up right now, man.
Yep.
This is why you were put on cargo slave ships. This is why you were buck broken.
Yep.
This is why you were babies was fed to alligators. Hey, teeth pulled out with no anesthesia. Looked at as less than a human. So on and so forth, man. We just be sitting here listening shit all fucking night for the things that the Lord did to us.
Yep.
And this is the main reason why we in this predicament.
Yeah, because the Lord is like, why should you be stricken anymore?
Yup.
You only go revolt more and more. The only thing the Lord got left is just to hit you with a nuke.
That's it.
He's like, I done put you through all this, and y'all niggas still wicked. Jake getting the whole ass whooping doing the 2-step.
Yeah.
They getting a motherfucking ass whooping. They in baby oil.
Laughing.
Still found a way to party and bullshit. Still found a way to do wickedly.
Yep.
That's all Jake doing. They trying to find a revenue, an outlet to do wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
They not trying to find an outlet to do righteousness. Oh, damn, I'm getting my ass whooped. Maybe I should fly right.
Right.
Hell no, I'm getting my ass whooped. Now I'm back on my bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That's Jake, man. This Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, "You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction." So this is why we were sold to these nations, man.
Yep.
This is why we were put into this slavery. But because he moved Yahweh to wrath,
Exactly.
you were delivered unto the enemy. So Jake asked, where was God during slavery? Why were we put through this slavery? Why this happened to us? This happened to you because you sinned against the Lord. If you niggas just understand who you were, accept who you are,
Exactly.
you would get it.
Exactly. And then they got and Jake think they entitled to some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, the Lord ain't gotta give you a reason why he doing this. He
Right.
can just do it. But the Lord is so merciful and so powerful, and the Lord just shows you unless you know, and you niggas still don't know
Because he want to give you a chance.
Exactly. The Lord gives you a chance, man. And these niggas always, well, what's God, what was this, that, and third? But you be like, nigga, your ass back in the day was going to fuck off. You be like, that nigga was going to fuck off too.
Right.
See, Jake always,
Right.
they
Right.
finna get the pointer hard as hell, big ass more than they are.
Mm-hmm.
They pointing hard as hell. This nigga, his pants say, nigga, your jaws on back and you got doodle stains in the bitches. And you worry about the next man, nigga. You need to get right.
Right. That's right. That's right, bro.
But Jake can do anything. My grandma been eating pork for 95 years. Why the fuck? Why would I stop?
Right. Yep.
Nigga just.
Because the Lord said to stop. You should, hey man, your fucking grandmother should have stopped and her ass go get fucked up.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck if you lived 100 years. Hey, Ecclesiastes the 8th chapter, man. Hey, you can live 100 years and guess what? The Lord still go fuck your ass up at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, a lot of these Jake think that they go escape the judgment of the Lord. Oh yeah, I was wicked as hell. I died. Nah, the Lord ain't gonna do nothing. The Lord gonna raise your ass right back up.
Shoot off the roof.
And your ass finna get hit with a fucking nuclear missile, man.
Yeah.
This the power that we dealing with. Hey, when Yahweh gave up the ghosts, Israelites came up out of their graves and started walking.
Yep.
Hey, how much more in these times? We coming into the times like never before. When Yahweh comes back and gives that trumpet, and you're gonna be Israelites raising for salvation, and they're gonna be Israelites raising for damnation.
Exactly.
So a lot of you, Jason, you are escaping the judgment of the Lord. You ain't escaping nothing. Your ass still gonna get judged, man. But it says, verse 7, "For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not unto Yahweh." You went to Baal, okay, all these Moloch, all these other different gods, man. And you sacrifice them and still doing it to this day. Sacrifice to JC, to fucking Allah, all these other weird ass gods that ain't the Most High Yahweh Hashem Hawashai. Something that's gonna get your ass destroyed. So this is why you're in this condition. This is where the Lord was at during slavery. He was calling the shots.
Yep.
That's what he was doing, man. But I'm gonna skip down to verse. I'm gonna start verse 18. You know, before I read that, let me get this Isaiah. This is Isaiah 59 and verse 1. It says, "Behold, Yahweh's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear." Okay, and you got the Lord, the Lord hand stretched out right now. His ears are open right now through his prophets.
Facts.
You can come back to the Lord. You can serve Yahweh Shema Shai. You can get salvation. Okay, deliverance from the hands of your enemies. But your iniquities have separated between you and your power. And your sins have hid his face from you, and he will not hear you. So this is why, this is what happened during slavery. And our people didn't want to hear Yahweh Shema Shai, lifetime over lifetime. You know? And they crucified the only begotten son of Yahweh. They didn't even hear his son when he came on the scene.
Exactly.
That's why 70 AD came. All right, and this is why the transatlantic slave trade came, man. Because you jakes didn't want to get right. You didn't want to hear Yahweh Shema Shai. You wanted to do that which is not pleasing to the Lord. Just be all out degenerates. Lord said that degenerate vine. Mm-hmm. You were supposed to be this holy vine, a righteous people unto the Lord. You're supposed to be the example to all nations on this planet Earth, how to live. But you said, I want to be like them. Damn, okay, the Lord said, don't eat no shrimp. That's bad for you. It's a fucking roach in the sea. It ain't good for you. But you know what? I see Moab doing it. He enjoying himself. I want to try it. That's the master to you jakes. This is why the Lord, this is why the Lord hid his face from us, man. That's why we're separated from Yahweh Shema Shai.
Exactly. Just because a motherfucker eat it don't mean it's edible.
Mm-hmm.
Just because a nigga eating a fucking pig's head doesn't mean it's edible.
Right.
Just, hey, would you fucking deal with a nigga eating a dumpster?
Right.
You eating a dumpster, motherfucker. Like you said, it said degenerate vine of a generate plant of a strange vine.
Yeah.
That strange is the same as the heathen.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob became just like the heathen. They walk like the heathen, talk like the heathen, act like the heathen. Surpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yep.
Jake take this shit to a whole new level. And then they wonder why they baby got shot. Or why they got shot in the neck. Lord, what the fuck? What this? Why that? Nigga, you wonder why you got shot in the face. You shot another nigga in the face, you wonder why you getting shot in the face.
Right.
You living up all the little dirt rap songs and wonder why your ass have a terrible life. Why you seeing demons? Why demons are plaguing you?
Mm-hmm.
Why you ain't got no peace of mind? Why you gotta take pharmaceuticals to have a normal thought process?
Goddamn.
I got a Jeremiah for you. Wise to do evil.
Con. Nah, yeah.
Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. So Lord, like, these people are extremely stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. So they have none understanding. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
That's right.
What is profitable about knowing how to roll a blunt blindfolded?
No profit in that.
What's profitable about knowing how to roll a blunt handcuff? What's profitable knowing how to jump out a second-story window after having sex with another man's wife? What is profitable about that?
Right, man.
Oh, yeah. I was in the town window. I knew bro was coming through. So I flipped through the window. I do this all the time. So I know how to land right. What the fuck, nigga? That ain't wise counsel. Wow. That's pure and utter wickedness.
Yeah, that's gonna get a nigga killed.
Exactly.
That's gonna get your ass killed, man. All Jake know is death. All they know is death. The niggas listen to death music all day.
All day.
Hey,
look up to these niggas.
Yeah, and look up to these niggas, man. I want to be like Lil Uzi when I grow up. Like grown ass fucking 25-year-old nigga saying some shit like that, man.
Yeah, hey, this nigga, they call her Dirt the voice.
Yeah.
The voice. So that's what they looking up to. A nigga with blonde dreads and booty face, 30 years old.
Crazy.
Popping Xanax and shit, popping perks and shit. That's what they look up to. That's they hope. And they rebel against the Most High God.
Mm-hmm. His men.
It said they want to strive with the prophets.
Yep.
Jake always getting their ass whooping by the men of the Lord. For what? Because for what? Because they wicked, and then they wonder why.
Right.
It say no the good can come in that's always occupied in evil. That's all Jake gets occupied in, wickedness.
That's right.
Going astray. idolatry.
That's it. This Baruch 4:18. For he that brought these plagues, all right, he that brought these plagues, the Lord brought these plagues on our people.
Yep.
This slavery was brought by the Lord, man.
Yep.
So hey, get that. That's where the Lord was at. The Lord was at during slavery.
Right there.
It says, upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies. So the one that brought these plagues on us, put us in this slavery, is going to be the one to take us out of this slavery. No man shall buy you. No one is going to save you out of this condition. No one is going to get you up out of this condition besides Yahweh Shema Shai, a power, a God, man. No mortal man can get you out of it. Martin Luther King couldn't help your ass.
Hell no.
Malcolm X couldn't help your fucking ass.
Hell no.
Farrakhan is not going to help you.
Nah.
Jesse Jackson is not going to help you. So on and so forth. All these activists, man, these motherfuckers for the so-called black community. I don't even know no damn Native American or Mexican activists, but any of them, they ass go die too, and they ain't gonna help your ass, man. And if you following them, you're gonna perish.
Yeah.
Because the Lord is the only one that can deliver you out of this. He the one that put it on you.
Stupid.
It says, go your way, O my children, go your way. For I am left desolate. And this is speaking of our motherland, Jerusalem, the mother of us all. It says, I have put off the clothing of peace and put upon me the sackcloth of prayer. I will cry unto the everlasting and my days. And this is what our people should be doing. Praying and crying to Yahweh Shema Shai, which is why you see the elect doing that, man.
Rending their heart and not their garment. Truly change your ways, truly being sorrowful.
That's right. Because it all starts with us.
That's right.
And we will be the rebuilding of the nation of Israel. It says, Yasharallah. It says, verse 21, be of good cheer, O my children, cry unto Yahweh, and he will deliver you from the power and hand of the enemy. So we got to cry to the Lord.
Fact.
We ain't supposed to be banding up no guns.
No.
Okay, fucking
Black Wall Street.
Hey, Black Wall Street, man, building up our own societies and this man's society. Hey, this is the king of the earth right now. You think it's your ass finna build some on his shit? Nigga, you crazy. Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm finna destroy your shit.
Exactly, dude.
That's exactly what he did.
Y'all niggas ain't learned yet.
Stupid
He
niggas,
gonna
man.
drop a fat ass bomb on your shit.
Hey, you even got Israelites saying that. Gas is supposed to be in the truth.
Nigga out there, man.
Hey, who the fuck? I think it was I don't know. Was it ISUPK? Yeah, it was.
If you ain't smoking weed,
Yeah, they saying that shit too, but I'm talking about they was talking about getting acres of land. 8 acres of land.
I don't know if it's them, but I know it's something.
Man, it was some
them. They lawless as fuck.
Yeah, man. But it was some Israelite group saying, hey, we're gonna get acres of land in Atlanta, this, that, and the third. They said they was gonna name it they said they was gonna name it something, man. I can't remember.
That shit wild.
This nigga's crazy, but this is how Jake think, man. You think that's gonna get you salvation? That's gonna get you some comfort. This is not your rest.
You still in the flesh, man.
Yeah. You still in the flesh. You can still sin. You niggas wicked as fuck for even saying that.
Exactly.
So you going off right there.
You trying to build on the land in which your people was destroyed on.
Yeah.
This whole land is defiled by our blood.
That's right.
By blood people, but specifically ours. Why the hell would you want to build on land which we're slaughtering on and our enemies still ruling over us?
Right.
That's
right.
not a king mindset.
No.
That's a peasant mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, and that's a wicked ass mindset.
Yeah.
You trying to force the hand of the Lord. You trying to haste above your maker.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wait on the Lord. You can't make your own fucking quote unquote kingdom.
Right.
Ayatollah, your own paradise.
Right.
No, that shit go get destroyed by Esau. It's like a 4 times, man. You cannot escape the hand of the Lord. The Lord has given the earth into the hand of the wicked. He's going to take the earth from you.
That's right.
The Lord is going to set up one that is probable. Sirach the 10th chapter. No matter what you do, no matter how bad you scratch, claw, and nail, and blow Esau's rod, it ain't going to get you nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But destroy it.
That's right. That's right. This is verse 22. It says, for my hope is in the everlasting, that he will save you,
right.
And joy is come unto me from the Holy One, because of mercy, which shall soon come unto you from the everlasting, our salvation. For I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but Yahweh will give you to me again with joy and everlasting Slakia. It says, with joy and gladness forever. And this is when we come back to our homeland. Okay, New Jerusalem coming down from the heavens, us being perfected, being one with our power, Yahweh Hashem Shai, the Spirit of the Lord is going to be with us, man, on us.
Yep.
And we will be back in our land. We're going to rule that land in righteousness, man. We're going to clean that land up. Okay, and this land, and our land will be built up by slaves, by the heathens. Anyone that's outside of us Israelites, man, you will build up our kingdom.
Facts.
And we're gonna reign in joy and happiness and gladness forever. No more sorrow, no more distress, no more pain, no more slaveries, no more of that. Our people done went through too many slaveries, man. This is the end of that shit.
Yep.
We can't even name how many slaveries we done went through. Read the book of Judges. Read that alone, man. You will see how many slaveries our people done went through. We done been under the Ammonites, the Moabites, Ham, so on and so forth, man. We have been in every single heathen's hand. Yep. It says that what nation have not got a part of her spoils. Mm-hmm. So hey, all these nations have touched us. Man. And the Lord was there during all those slaveries. Mm-hmm. The Lord allowed all those slaveries. That's what Jake don't get. Jake don't know who they are.
Put us in and got us out.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's no different now.
That's right. Hey, Jeremiah the 17th chapter in the fourth verse. That's why Jake don't know who they is. We discontinue from our heritage.
And that's the Lord's will too.
And that's the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. Jake don't get it, man. Yeah. All this is of the will of the Lord. That's what the Lord was at during slavery. Man's going as the other Lord. His Lord said that I wound and I kill and I make alive. Yep. I wound and I heal. This is all of the Lord, man. It says, verse 25, my children suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh, from thine enemy, for thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt shred upon his neck. So, hey, we're going to be brought very high above these heathens, and they're going to be brought very low. Yep. Those curses are going to flip, man. Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. The curses are going to flip, and the heathens are going to feel those curses. They're going to be slaves. They're going to go into slavery. And it's all going to be done through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Yep. And this is all of the Lord, man. So if anybody got that question, where was God during slavery? This is the answer. That's the answer, man. All those scriptures, hey, everything we broke down, that's the answer why where the Lord was at during slavery. So, hey, man, we pray this lesson was edifying. We like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chak Wadash, Wa Ababa Ball.
Ababa Ball.